Pro tip, when you're changing control styles like I did from a regular Wiimote back to my regular controller, don't load a save state. I'd spent a longer amount of time than I should have trying to figure out why it didn't believe in my controller. But yeah, we're back at doing some Galaxy stuff. And that's about all I have to say. We're gonna get some stars, and hopefully there won't be a ton of death. We'll just see about that, though. Yeah, we're here to do a swimming contest, apparently. Apparently there's no time limit, it's just, you know, go get it, and none of these... Darn it, wrong button. None of these penguins seem to really care about the contest that much, despite the fact that the prize for winning this contest clearly must be a star, because why else would we be here? Right, well, star's probably going to be well hidden. Oh yeah, I guess something I haven't mentioned yet, there actually is another difference between Mario and Luigi in this game, aside from the obvious terrible traction and better jumping capabilities. Luigi runs out of air faster. Doesn't really come into play, really, because there's so many air bubbles scattered about through the levels and you don't really go underwater a lot in this game, but it's something that is there, and so, since it is there, I have acknowledged it. And I am getting lost. What else is new? Oh, it is a swimming competition, so that gold shell has got to be underwater somewhere. Did the contest not start? He was like, you know, go get the thing. Maybe there isn't. Maybe I do have to initiate the contest somehow. Talk. Talk. Okay. Mad grab. More like mad everyone standing around doing the thing. It's gotta be underwater though, right? Oh wait, there it is. Why didn't I notice that earlier? So we're just gonna do strip fumble here, and there we go. This is the, I haven't actually gone swimming with the shell yet, but yeah, it's basically like an underwater car almost, complete with headlights and brake lights, which I'll show off during another segment, since a very easy and quick to get star took much longer because of my bumbling about. Will I cut out a lot of the bumbling about? Probably not. This is what I think of your stupid star. I mean, Joe. Who doesn't love new galaxies? Let's do it. Also, this looks like a less involved galaxy that I can get done relatively quickly. I think there's only 2 stars here. This one, and then there's also a secret one. I think I'm right about that. But yeah, we just gotta do some good old-fashioned platforming. It's gonna be fun. At least I think it's gonna be fun. What do you guys want? If I can actually stop in front of you to talk. Nobody's using the base. Well then, how come there's all these things here? Do I want to try going underwater first? Possibly go wrong. Really, I need to go to the top to get the star, but I want to... It's down here first. Now there's a pipe, and in order to get to the pipe, we're gonna have to use... Is this Does this shoot bullet bills? Yes, it does. Or actually, we're underwater, so these are torpedo tents, actually. Rare in games that aren't called Super Mario World. Well, I think they're pretty rare just in general, really. You don't really see those that much. Alright, well let's see if we can bust open that thing over the pipe. Yay! case you were wondering, there's a pipe here. Thanks, cutscene. And just as I expected, there is a secret here. That star is positively green. Oh boy. I don't want to know what happens if I fall off. Do need to guide one of these fellas here, and that should... Aw, screw you! Oops. I think that's what they call those zapping things. I don't even know. Alright, this time we got two, and of course, they're gonna run into each other. Let's see how difficult this is going to be. It shouldn't be this difficult, but I'm making it difficult for myself. Come on, don't run into each other! Right before the star. Is there any way I can convince just one of you to follow me? Oh, you're both going to do it. Come on. No! Gee whiz. I don't know what I have to do to convince these to not run into each other. No! Maybe if I spin into one of them? Maybe if I start from further out? No, because they're clearly headed right for each other. Ah! I need to be shot at with less firepower. That's definitely not gonna work. Oh, it was kind of cool seeing them do a loop-de-loop, but... Oh, boy. If you could just not run into each other... Okay. We did it. And we got ourselves a green star. Yeah. Now, green stars are a thing that I've already discussed in an earlier episode. They're like a thing in Galaxy 2, and they're like hidden all over the place, blah blah blah. Yeah, they're really cool. However, in this game, they're just random hidden stars that are green for almost no reason. And they're going to give us the almost no reason. Yeah, they're special because they are made of green lumas or something. Basically, when you get all the green stars, you're gonna get access to another planet in the Comet Observatory that is full of more stupid minigames. So, at the point whenever I get all of those green stars, I'll be making another one of those Control Cam episodes. Fun times will be had by some. But now that we've accomplished that mildly difficult task, let's go ahead and get the actual star, which thankfully will require no underwater picking whatsoever. At least I hope not. You know, it's interesting, or maybe it's not interesting, but I'll talk about it anyway. Like, when I first started watching YouTube in, like, the latter half of the aughts, or the nonce, or whatever you want to call the 2000 to 2009 decade, like, Super Mario World hacking was a big deal, and then people were like, oh man, just you wait, one of these days Super Mario 64 hacking is a really big deal. And lo and behold now, well, I don't know about a big deal, but there's lots and lots of Mario 64 hacks out there, and a lot of them are really cool and involve their own levels and everything. It's really neat, and there even are a couple of projects out there for Mario Galaxy 2 hacking, so maybe within the next couple of years we'll see some really impressive custom levels using that game's engine. One can only hope, since Nintendo's clearly not interested in making another 3D Mario game. I don't know, like, I have recently become disgruntled with Nintendo because they keep doing things to franchises that I like killing Paper Mario, killing Pikmin, killing Metroid. Now, none of those franchises are necessarily dead. There's still a chance, I think, to get an actual entry in all three of those series. However, I give Pikmin the highest chance. I give Paper Mario close to 0 chance. It's just... Then I actually went in to look at just, like, the more recent Nintendo releases, and I gotta say, throughout all 2015, there was only maybe 1, 2, like, Nintendo-developed games that I really liked. So, hopefully, something better will happen soon. I just helped you out there, so start playing better. And I'm rambling about, and once again taking far too long to get a, again, not difficult star. But I got lost in my words, and from a distance, I totally thought that those were pink bob-ombs, you know, from 64. But I don't really know what purpose they would have in this game. I think that is an instant death, so it's unnecessary risks right now. So, oh yeah, Luigi's so awesome, he doesn't even need to do a jump and a spin, just what happens to get up here. So, down the screw, and a couple of things start moving. I'm not sure what this does, so I want to find out before I start venturing upwards again. Oh, it's just a thing to make getting up there easier. Here's... Alright then. No, I refuse to use you. Alright, fine, I'll use you. That allowed me to skip over some stuff. Loot chips to get, you know, gotta buy some stock in Pepsi Cola. Hopefully some of you adults watching got that joke. You know, speaking of blue chips, I guess, and not the one that I just mentioned earlier, I never ever cared about high school sports, which is funny because I'm crazy about college sports, but anyways, high schools are organized into conferences just like colleges are. I believe that the high school I went to was in something called the Blue Chip Conference. I don't know why it's called that, but it's called that. Alright, can I grab it in midair and not have to jump upward? The answer is yes. Yeah, it was pretty predictable. Run away from the things! Like, here, the star. Looks like we've got more screws to take care of. Oh my gosh, the whole planet opened up, and it's a watery... Going back to physics again, I think a planet with a watery core would be, like, really, really cold. That's my guess anyways. Either that or, like, the like light from the nearby star, which would act as that planet's sun, would then heat up all the water and turn it into steam and make the planet explode. Alright, let's go to the Beach Bowl. We have about 37 bowl games in college football right now. As far as I know, none of them are called the Beach Bowl. Sounds like the perfect name for a bowl game taking place in Hawaii. Except that one's just called the Hawaii Bowl. Well, anyways, you saw that thing, and I was about to say something about how it's a reference to a earlier game, but it's not. It's something that gets referenced to in a later game, because it shows up in Galaxy 2. Yeah, there's the brake lights I mentioned earlier. The shells are the best part about underwater levels, because they are fun to use and way better than the traditional swimming controls. Alright. Place is eerily quiet. I don't like the sound of that. How exactly are we intended to get to that area that we saw during the opening cutscene? Oh, we just fly to it. That should have been pretty obvious to me. Making a save state, despite the fact that I know 100% I'll be starting over here when I die, which will probably happen sooner than later, which is why they give you that thing there. Yeah, sometimes I like to try stupid tricks. Yeah, I have a lot of memories of spending a lot of time here in Galaxy 2, trying to get green stars that are in crazy locations, and yeah, this is a pretty fun area. And by fun, I mean quite difficult. Oh my goodness. Move along. I'm not taking the shortcut, apparently, because I already failed at it multiple times, but I will take this shortcut. Alright. Must take shortcuts, apparently, to save on time, since I've taken so long to get all the other stars in this segment. Yeah, it's not gonna work. The only way that will work is if I land on one of the log shape, the big long pieces that protrude further outward. That's my best bet for taking that shortcut. And I'm not doing it. You know, this is gonna sound dumb, because I know that the games operate on the same engine, but the gravity just feels different from Galaxy 2. Like, that jump just feels different when I'm playing Galaxy 2. Okay, we made progress. I'm making a safe state, because I don't want to make you guys watch me fail this a whole bunch more times. And here's another shortcut that I can take. Easy as that. Now, these things are supposed to get faster, or maybe that's just my memories of Galaxy 2 playing with me again. Yeah, we got a guy that's going around here, so we go like this. And then up here, and we just get to the end, and then there's the star. Other versions of this level have me collecting things and then getting to the star. What you got for me? This? That's helpful. Yeah, at least they did actually put some platforms in here specifically for me to be able to take shortcuts. That was nice of them. Must be unreasonably cautious now that I am right at the end. Not gonna lie, I've definitely died on that final thwomp a couple of times before. Spooky. Spooky. Luigi's Haunted Mansion. Yeah, you saw that right. That's definitely Luigi, and I am also Luigi. There are parts of the original game where you're playing as Mario where you have to save Luigi. And when you're playing as Luigi, they just have another Luigi. They don't really do anything to explain it. Luigi's just like, what? There's two of me? Oh, there's two of them.
Oh, there's two of them.
It's really weird. Yeah, I know I could have easily avoided that hit, but this is... I must take hits to go fast. That's part of speedrunning, right? People, like, purposefully take hits to go faster. I know that was a thing that was required in some runs in Donkey Kong Country Returns, a game that is intensely difficult, and then, like, your reward for completing difficult tasks is just getting to do things that are even more difficult. Just walk into the sunlight and instantly die. Thank you. No, I never thought about it until now, but that key is a lot like just a 3D version of the keys from Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. Probably is. It's what more recent Mario games love to do. Take all the elements that were in previous Mario games, stick them up on like a dartboard, and then decide what to put in it. Although in this case, it's just them making 3D versions of something else, so not necessarily reusing assets, but reusing items, I guess? I don't know. So we got some funky gravity, and we gotta get these star chips, and I gotta not die. Oh, did I actually end up where the thing was? That was highly convenient for me. I'd like some star bits to collect during this flight. Thank you. Thank you. These are like just weird little mini planets, and their only reason for existing is to give me star bits. Did I make a terrible save state? Yes, I did, but it might be possible to save myself. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I survived that. That was quite possibly the worst save state I've ever made. Alright, well that's just, why is he saying Mario? I don't think that it's actually canon that Mario and Luigi's last name is Mario. Number one, because that's really dumb. And number two, that was in a movie. Well, we've got a new power-up to show off, and it's, I'm not gonna lie, pretty cool, because you can, it's in function, it's almost identical to the invisibility cap, but, man, you're a boo, and you just look so cute. And you can float around, so I guess that's different. A ghost! Typical Luigi fashion. Ever since Luigi's Mansion came out, he's like being a coward as part of his character. Are you me? Well, I guess there's enough people in the universe for one person to look like me. Yeah. Well, luckily, since you have this power star, as soon as I touch it, we'll be able to get out of here. Thanks. Thanks. Double your Weegees. Yeah, Rosalina apparently thinks we're twins, but I think we all know who the one true Weegee is.
Weegee!